So doing this for real today, we are playing a update of the mono blue FoodVine deck. Previously, this was a Crabvine deck. It wasn't playing any black mana at all. This version is playing Asmorano, Marduk, Dyson, and Kuldakar, as well as the Underworld Cookbook as substitutes for some of the other cards we were playing. So the idea here is to be a Hedron Crab self-mill deck with Vengevines, then cast 2 creature spells in a turn and get the Vengevines out and attacking. We've got Riddlesmith as an interesting way to enable this, because Riddlesmith for 1 in the blue is a 2/1. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card, so that gets the Vengevines out of your hand. All these 0 mana and 1 mana artifacts kind of churn a little faster at that point. We've also got Emery, Lurker of the Lock, which synergizes with Riddlesmith, which synergizes with self-milling. And then Ledger Shredder is just a generally okay mid-rangey kind of card that works as it's a much better combat creature than Riddlesmith or anything else that we're using as an enabler, but it's not quite as powerful at doing the self-milling thing. My first run with the previous version of this deck was a 4/1, followed by 2 3/2s, followed by an 0/5. So, is this version an improvement? We'll certainly be able to tell by feel, and then we'll see about the actual result. Last seen on Bant control. All right. Oh, but this is Young Peasy, right? Pretty sure this is Young Peasy. Oh, is that episode out now, Fulgrim? That's exciting. So this is turn 1 Cookbook, Ditch a Vengevine, turn 2 Ditch a Vengevine, Hedron Crab Memnite. Let's fucking go. Immediately starting off with an A+ hand. Dead turn 0? That would be the sickness. He did mill to 5. Mull to 5. He's playing Enchantress. He was playing this at the end of last night. So we're going to go fast. We'll find out if we're going fast enough. I will bobble because I would like to draw fetch land. Phyrexian Unlet on top. Oh, yeah, he's playing what's the combo? He's playing the lockout. What is it called? It's Solemnity. He's playing Solemnity combos. Yeah. There's also Solemnity and 9 lives. So if we draw a fetch land, we'll play the crab. Otherwise, I guess I get to play everything. So we'll go Vengevine in the yard, play a crab. Yeah. Shock in the land. Mill me. We milled over an Oval Chase, which is kind of nice. So let's play Springleaf Drum to Asmo. I get to hold the Memnite if I want. We have, in fact, made some adjustments, Freak. I was talking about them in the pre-game, the pre-league chatteroo. So they're going down to 12. Memnite puts them to 0. Oh, they fetched and shocked a bunch. I shouldn't have played the Memnite. I should have actually looked at their life total. I assumed that they were at 20, which obviously they weren't. But on my math, if they were at 20 and they went to 12, we wanted to do 12 this turn to put them to 0 so that unlife, so that we kill them later, or the next turn. So next turn, we're going to put them down to less than 0, and then kill them after that. Sterling Grove. All right, I think we just lost. I'm fairly certain of it. Players can't have counters put on them. I don't have any way to deal more damage. But might as well jump. Yeah, unfortunately we ran into an unfair deck that lines up just mill them. I mean, yeah. Technically it's possible to win that way. We could also remove all their win conditions, because he doesn't play that many. Yeah. He's milling himself for me. My Urza sagas don't work as sagas now, though. Which is funny. Yeah, watch this. Yeah, saga, 0 counters. I milled over 2 Halls of Heliod's Generosity. That's fun. Let's attack for fun. I'm no coward. Their win con is Sharky T. So the interesting thing about that is we were talking about it on their stream the other day, and I don't remember what the conclusion was, because people were like trying to suggest other shit. Yeah, I think we're just gonna save fetches from this point. I'm also gonna stop making foods after this. I'm just not making foods anymore. Do I want to play that? It could mill over crabs. No, I don't. Okay. Our plan from this point is to draw and deploy crabs. But you can draw more cards. That's true. And that would theoretically accelerate my kill. All right. And the cookbooks can pick up crabs that we mill, in theory. Mill the Vengevine. This turn I'll attack. Next turn I'm not going to attack. Not for any reason, just because I feel like we got to fuck with them. That's the path to victory here. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? It was a great idea, Mort. I never said it wasn't. I don't know what the insinuation is. The current plan is to mill them out. Well, they had a Utopia Sprawl on top of their deck. What they will have is anyone's guess. This will be the league we look unstoppable. I mean, this game 1 was pretty sick, except for the fact that they assembled a combo that specifically hoses, like, creature decks. Oh, yeah, I absolutely loved it, Mord. Yeah, without the deck list, I would have... What the fuck just happened? I know I milled over his Hall of Heliod's Generosities, but, like, does he have nothing else to win with? If that's the case, I'm boarding in Pithing Needle. And maybe Spell Bombs? Definitely Haywire might. So you might have cut the Typhoon, though. The thing is, he might have cut the Typhoon because people were telling him to do it last night, and I told him, don't do that. Like, this game... We were playing a particular game where it was, like, very prison-y. He reveals Typhoon with Sterling. Only when Heliod and Typhoon... Well, then I don't know. Yeah, they do have 9 lives. They do have 9 lives. Other stuff has Shroud. And the thing is, if they give the other things Shroud, then it's a problem. But it's possible they walk into just getting combo kill. You just cut Mites, I know, but they have a million ways to give Shroud. Maybe they never considered actually casting Typhoon. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, but I had infinite food, Mord. I could just blow up any number of sharks that aren't bigger than 6/6. So maybe he was a step ahead on that side. I'm gonna cut an Oval Chase and an Asmo. I don't know, maybe I want all the mites because like diffusing their early ramp could be good. Having a mite in play just kind of like the deck supposedly runs Supreme Verdict. I mean, the one that was in the 5-0, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if he's running exactly that version. I like Ledger Shredder and Riddlesmith for this. If going fast is not necessarily my priority, then let's get some more mites in. I mean, I keep all the Vengevines, and we have a pretty good... Just put more crabs in. We don't have the other crab, because the other crab can't self-mill. I mean, this is a turn 2 Vengevine, right? Shredder... No, it's not. Me too, Shauna. Me too. Pioneer fucking sucks. Oh no, I can't grab them anymore! Unless, of course, I... Haywire might. It's okay, opponent. It's okay. I didn't want to grab you anyway. Fucking nerd. I'm gonna bobble myself. Yeah, so I'm bobbling myself live on stream. You might have to, Mord. You might have to. I mean, you just got posted in the 5-0s playing Goblins. Now's the time to seize upon the beautiful success. I kind of want to needle their Sterling Grove right now, but I'm going to go ahead and play Ledger Shredder this turn. Ledger Shredder. Scrawl. Okay. So we play a cookbook. Discard a Vengevine. Play an Asmo. Trigger. Did not draw a creature. Discard a cookbook, because I'm about to get another one. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, Mord, but I'm just saying take advantage of the fact that your name's in lights. The Mordekaiser. Damn. But they don't have protection for their enchantments yet. So that's probably going to get it for them, but let's draw a Haywire Might right now. Sorry, I mean within this turn cycle. Let's grow the Tarmogoyf. No Sterling Grove. No, the other thing. Wait, 4? 4? 4? Why is this so bad? Does anyone know why this card is awful? That sucks. That card is great. Why is... What? 4? Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué es esto? Yeah, I know it's land or enchantment. Have you seen goddamn Ancient Stirrings? Do you see? Do you see? Yeah, good cards look at 5. 4 is really above parity for non-stirring effect. Usually it's 3. I don't care about usually what it is. Push the goddamn cards. Yeah, lapsed in Once Upon a Time. That card was nonsense. Okay, we now have a way to kill them. You don't lose the game for having 0. Okay, yes. Okay, so all we need is a Haywire Might and we kill them. Sick. Let's go. I did ditch the Saga I drew because of the Solemnity. So... let's go Needle on Hall, I guess. Yeah, because if they draw a Sterling Groove, I lose anyway. Shoot. It's fine. Alright, that didn't help. Do we play the correct crabs that don't target? We can't. This card literally doesn't work for this strategy. The deck we are playing asks us not to play this card. Okay, it's auto-targeting me because there is no... Yeah, the other one cannot mill us, which is what we were playing the card for. Okay, we haven't hit Haywire Might yet. I did cast the crab this turn, so if I cast the Daredevil, I get to connive. So let's cycle this through. Ruin Crab is each opponent, correct. Do I want to cast this to connive? No. That's irrelevant. Mill myself. Come on, Haywire Might. Come on, Haywire Might. Fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it's really not there. Permanence your opponent's control. But also Leyline is Shroud, right? Oh, it's hexproof. Weird. Okay. Emery? Come on, baby. Fuck. We do have a bauble, so this is going to draw me extra cards. And it's going to loot with Riddlesmith. So this is going to get us moving real quick. We're drawing like 3 cards per turn now. And that's game. Woo! Hera! They do move in herds. They do move in herds. Skittery little guys. Skittery little guys. They're so cute. So cute. Keep. Ooh. No es bueno. What did they exile? Okay, it's Rhinos. Okay. He's gonna be Rhinos. So anyway, I started crabbing them. Hey, you guys seen these things? They're freaking huge. Actually, they're pretty small. Footfalls on suspend. Oh, you think so? Bolt, snap, bolt? Watch my final move. Urza Saga in mill? It's more likely than you think. Oh, I needed to shock that. I was memeing. Yep. There's the Vengevine to punish me. Well, that's on me. I got distracted. It's okay. We milled 12 and we only hit 1 again. No, it's okay. That's my fault. We should have an attacking Vengevine this turn. It's okay. They're going to have like 8 trillion Rhinos this game, I assume. Did we win versus Enchanties? No, we won against Enchantress, which is not Enigmatic Incarnation. I feel like I'm being obtuse, but I also feel like Dom naming that deck that was being really obtuse. So, tit for tat. That wasn't Enchantress? It didn't have Enchantress? Are you sure? Okay, so we would hit them for 8 this turn. Let's draw another creature. Fuck. I can't play this. I saw that, Da Vinci. I just didn't really take the time to process it. Oh my. Main deck, Force of Vigor. Oh, they're not regular Rhinos. They have Bloodbraid Elf. Fucking wild. We didn't hit an Oval Chase either in all that time. Or in all those mills. Isn't Pilliport? Yeah, Pilliport would be a good name for it. This is the Europe Tournament winning Rhinos deck. Fucking wild. So I guess Bloodbraid Elf cascades into only the 3-drops. That also played 3 main deck Force of Vigor. Fucking wild. Well, we have not been lucky enough to have a shot in this game, I think. Yeah, obviously can't play Fawn because they're playing Bloodbraid into the 3-drop into the... I see their shtick. I don't know if it's any good, but I see it. We did hit another Vengevine here, but because I don't have another creature, this is not great. 3 main deck Moon? Well, fuck me. Oh, but the Bloodbraids also can... Oh, right. The Bloodbraids can... Okay, so... Okay, this is a very confusing Rhinos deck. I misplayed this game horribly, so... It's really not not a good comparison of how we would have done. Although I think we were going to lose this anyway. The way that Force of Vigor went down. Also this. Yeah, because I didn't hit another creature. Yeah, okay. I would like to pay attention this game, but also... Cast Crab 2X. Yes, I should have done that. Draw with Spellbomb. What? I mean, I could have, but like, what? Even if I put all the Vengevines into play, they had another Rhinos coming off. Like, I don't think we win that game at that point. It's technically possible, and maybe I should have stuck in. I just was off it because I punted so hard in the beginning of the game. It's like, whatever. Don't worry about it. We want to go fast here, but That's true, Freak. Do I even want Fluster? I mean, I do want the Flusterstorms. I need the Flusterstorms. It's a really tough deck to board against. I definitely want the Asmos. I definitely want the Daredevils. Yeah. We're coward splitting. Let's go. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Shauna, but this is my 5. They kept their 7. Okay. Let's mill 2 Vengevines. Let's go. I'll take 1. Okay, I'll take 1. Hey, Dead Confident. Of course. Of course. Because how could they not? The Bloodbraid Elf deck is playing Endurance and Cascade spells and Blood Moon because how could it not be? Second footfalls on suspend. Rough. I would assume it's very, very easy to find Mord if it won a European tournament. So Flusterstorm is not going to counter either of those. Hopefully they have another Cascader this turn, but like at the same time, it's not going to matter at all. I did hit a Vengevine. Can't get it back yet, but I did hit one. Here's where they go end of turn, Violent Outburst, untap, Shardless. We get to see all 4 sets of Rhinos in one game. All right, phase 1. The wide words of Mord, reading them like a fiddle. All right, off it. Oh, right, Arcane Proxy for the 5th round. This is what Da Vinci just sent me. Fucking zombie infestation. That is 4 copies of Magus of the Bar. Bizarre. You cannot play that card in this format. You can't do it. You cannot. Putting Blood Moon and Endurance main deck. Oh, no. Endurance was not main deck. Force of Vigor was. Okay. Do not want to draw that. Let's get turn 2 Bloodbound. Did want to draw that. That is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. It's actually okay. Oh, no, 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 no! That, stupid monkey! I didn't mind getting scammed, but they're just doing this bullshit. I was okay with getting scammed. Fucking Dothy Voidwalker. I'm so tilted right now. Uh-huh. Oh shit, I drew another Asmo and I didn't even look. Why not cast it? Because I'm an idiot! Have we never been over this? I was wallowing in my self-ruination and I didn't notice that my deck gave me the perfect card. What do you want from me? It's okay, we get a Vengevine back this way. Cast Crab X2. I have no crabs. I'm crabless. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Jimmy Crab. Alright, what the hell am I doing? You can't handle the truth! I'm really happy with the way this all went down. Alright, so... the second Dothy... Alright, I think we're losing the Oval Chase. And I can get back the Vengevine this turn if I want to. So we ditch the Oval Chase. Well, we might also lose the land. No, we won't lose the land. We're gonna ditch the second cookbook in a second. When we untap. For this turn, I kind of want to go shock, play Emery, get Vengevine back. I guess I can play the second cookbook to trigger the Ledger Shredder this turn. But then I don't get the Vengevine. Pretty sure I want the Vengevine. So I'm losing this cookbook. Yeah. Actually, if I... It was really tough. Because then playing a Vengevine is not that bad for me. Having a second cookbook means if Asmo lives, I get to wipe out the second Dothy. We've never seen this many Vengevines this early in the game. Of course, it's the one game where they're going into exile. Of course it is. How could it not be? So on the next turn cycle, I can use Emery if she survives to get a bauble. So I draw for turn, I draw for the bauble, and I can pick off both Voidwalkers if I want to. So this is closer than it looks. If they have a Fury or something like that, we're just fucked. But it's like whatever. Like there's lots of things I can't beat. There's infinite things that I can't beat here. So please Blood Moon me. Okay, that's fine. That is also acceptable. Accept your trade request. Things we can't beat for 500. What is... sorry, no. This red elemental has double strike and is a multi-format all-star. What is Fury? I'm trying to think of another red elemental that has double strike. Just so we could say that as the joke answer. I'm sure there is one, but I can't think of it right now. Anywho. Draw Leisure Trader. What am I getting with this? There's an Aether Spellbomb. And there's a drum. I'm just making a construct for sure, and then I'm getting a drum. It was Flamekin Harbinger. That's right. Get the drum. Alright, I already looked at it, Da Vinci. It's full of insanity. Bounce your guy to discard. What? I'm confused by your statement. Bounce your guy to discard. Bounce your guy to discard. Nope, not getting it. Colligan's command on top. That's fine. It's too little, too late, I feel like. That's 7. Yeah, but we need a joke answer that just lines up with the first part, Freak. That's enough, right? Play it this turn without paying its mana cost. That sucks. Alright. That's fine. They will attack, we'll be fine. The only thing is if they play a discard spell first, which they very likely won't do. They have Colligan's command. They can shatter my construct. Thanks, Freak. Appreciate you. You know how to find out, K-Bird Smash. And they're shocking me. I see. Resolves. Yeah, you're attacking for lethal, assuming I do absolutely nothing, opponent. Gosh, I wonder if I'll see the line. Does anyone think that I will? I sure hope so. Wait a minute. And then, what's up?
I hate to bother you, but could you help me take the 2 baskets of presents down to the car? Because I want to deliver them to Marnie and Kathy before the storm comes.
Sure. Just give me a minute.
If it's too much.
It's terrible timing. I can do it in for 15 to 30 minutes.
Perfect.
Cool. Where are they?
They're in my bedroom. They're in two different containers.
Yeah.
And I just have to get them down to the car.
Well, yeah, I understood.
Okay. Is that okay? I mean,
yeah. In 15 to 30 minutes, I can take as much time as it needs to be done.
Okay. I appreciate it.
No worries. All right. So if I let this hit me, I go to 2. Then we clear one of their blockers. And then... yeah, I don't think there's any point in doing that. We'll just kill him over... That's my grandmother. 86-year-old, fit as a fiddle. It's not my Oma. That's my grandma. I have an Oma and I have a grandma. All right, so that's a food. Hi to all Amy Yawgmoth players here. There might be some. Yeah, I've been known to Yawg from time to time. You know how it is. You're out Friday night, someone passes it around, you take a Yawg. You know, it's not a big deal. On the Yawg pipe. A plus. Uh-huh. Resolves. Yo, yogging and dogging like there's no tomorrow. Yogged once, didn't feel anything. Sucks to be you, my friend. That's game. No, it's not game. It might be game. So what we can do is go Spellbomb, Crab, draw in response. Yeah, that's a kill. Oh, double kill. Boop. Burb. Right on the nose. Cause bird up, everybody say. When you're casting bourbon, you know just what to say. Okay, so we're gonna get like ley lined or something here. So let's get all of the mites, I guess. Um, let's trim an oval chase. Aether Spellbomb's not great. I want the Shadow Spear. What version are you liking better, with or without Asmo? With. The fair plan is better. Always give me a deck with a better fair plan. Always give me a deck with a better fair plan. When is this storm coming? It's being obtuse. Opponent decided to disappear at the beginning of this game. There they are. So we're definitely mulling. My opponent has made the bare minimum of actions to keep this game live. It's not tedious at all. All right, finally. Am I getting ley lined? If I'm not getting ley lined, this hand is insane. All right. Let's not get ley line. Yay! Thank you, Last God. All right. We're getting scammed instead. Good, good. I look forward to my hand of Embry Cookbook. All right. They did, freak. I wonder if they have a plan. So my logic for playing this crab out is if they remove the crab, then that's one less piece of removal they have for the shredder. I don't care about getting hit by a Ragavan here. It's really negligible. They got a Memnite. That sucks. I really would have liked to draw that right now. Let's draw another Memnite. Bang. I mean, that's kind of good, but not really good at all. Well, none of those are Vengevines. Somehow. He said, shocked by this development. Okay, that's good. That's not great. Okay. Which crab is better? What's that? What? What's the question? Huh? Which crab is better? Which crab? Hedron or Ruin? They're completely different. I mean, they're not completely different, but they're significantly different in a way that very much matters for this deck and some others. Yeah, keep? Yeah, keep. Let's go. No Leylon, let's go. No scam, let's go. I am smooth-brained. Well, let me explain. Hedron Crab targets. Ruin Crab must trigger on only opponents. So we need to play only the one that you can target yourself with. And then Hedron Crab is an 0-2, Ruin Crab is an 0-3. These are the differences. Neither one of them has a job because they're both lazy crabs. Lazy ass crabs. Draws crab? Not crab. I hate the post office. You know, they're always trying to get you in, get you out, rush, rush, rush. Then there's those new automatic machines. They're even faster. No relief there. Might even say, I hate the post office. That and my parents. Lousy beatniks. Let's go. Woo! Misplays. Oh! Oh, nobody plays that. What are you doing? All day. All day, man. Fucking surgical extraction. Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. Why did you not play around surgical? Exactly how was I meant to do that, Mord? I don't think it's possible with Vengevines to play around surgical other than... Fuck! Ah! I was talking and I clicked through that because that's not what I was expecting them to do. I don't know. I'm not the streamer. Fair. Yeah, and now they're gonna have the buyback on the Ragavan. Yup. Let's just draw another Asmo right now. Bang. Oh, good, a land. You be psychic. Are you telling me I am psychic, or are you telling me that's how you play around the surgical on Vengevine? Because again, and I want to be very clear about this, there's realistically no way to do it. This deck needs Squee. It absolutely does not need Squee. We have Oval Chase Daredevil. That's much, much better at doing exactly what we want it to do. But Squee is awesome. No, Squee was awesome. What's that quote? No, blank was awesome. Something something blank. Fuck. I know the inflection, but I know nothing else. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, that's fine. God, what is that? That's gonna drive me nuts now. This is awesome. No, no, no. This was awesome. I'll get it. Probably not. Ah! I needed to shock. Alright. Draw land? What's today's the discourse? We don't have a magic the discoursing. Alright, dead. Dead because I punted as I was talking. Alright, I gotta go move some presents down to a car, so I will be back in a second. We actually could have been really okay there, and I just completely fucked that up. Can leave these here. All right, chat. Were you good while I was gone? Were you good? I hope so. All right, I'll be right. While this is queued up, I will return. All right. Start. Hey, actually, cute bunny. Can I keep this hand? I mean, if we're against like burn or some other fair nonsense, we can. This is not really what we came here to do, so let's mulligan. There we go. Now we're cooking with propane. Keep this bottom a fetch. Oh, I've got a. So there was. Mord was mentioning some of the commander discourse, which I thought was fucking hysterical. Do you think that Elish Norn will would be banned in Commander? Blah 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 blah. When they were printing this card, I told them not to do. It's crazy. It's so powerful. Oh my god, this Elish Norn is 5 mana creature. That is never. I don't know what magical world they're living in, where like it. I mean. I I just in what world like okay, so I'm assuming you're banning it in assuming that people are trying to be competitive with it. And like I what yeah, first of all, the commander ban list it makes no sense, and I don't want to get into that because that's a whole kettle of worms. What? Anyway, so I really want to play this Memnite to have something to block this Ragavan. Puts an oval chase in my hand, which I guess is whatever. Right. Well, the thing is, Bunny, it's a toxic format if you play it with toxic people. But that's true about every format. Like the thing about their ban list is drives me absolutely bonkers is like you can make games really unfun with plenty of cards that are not on the ban list. So like what the fuck is the point of the ban list that they've made? They're like, "Oh, these cards are unfun." I'm like, "I would have a lot of fun playing Upheaval." Yeah, Commander should be for social time, not competitive time, and they should have a specific ban list for competitive Commander. It's harder to be toxic in 60 card forms. My ass. Ugh, gross. What, are you going to be toxic in game in Modern? Yes, it's really easy. Oh, good. Oh, good. There was a Vengevine on top. Oh, good. Right where I needed it. How are you going to be toxic in a game of Modern? Very easily. You just act like an asshole. You just act like an asshole. Can't believe you're playing that card. Have the things going on in modern are toxic? Well, I mean, it really depends on your definition, but for me, it's like how you act as a human being. If you act like a C, it's not in game. I understand that it's not in game, but like what? So you can't be toxic in a game of EDH either. If your only criteria is that it has to be in game for you to be for you to be toxic, it's like, okay, well then nobody can be toxic in EDH either. How can anything? Thank you. Yes, exactly. Now I get that there are unfun play patterns. That's a whole different deal. That's a whole different argument. EDH players, for some reason, tend to carry a weird sense of self-entitlement that really annoys me. Unfair gameplay play patterns, toxic gameplay, same difference. Well, so unfair is not necessarily a problem. The old Dota adage was, sure, everything's broken or everything's unfair, but everything's unfair against each other. So it's fun. And that's kind of the same way I think about Magic. Sorry, unfun. But that's the thing is unfun, again, is like very, very biased. That's very much a person's perspective on what is or isn't fun. And that's where you get into the problem with EDH. Because at least in competitive one-on-one formats, there's only one rule, realistically, which is that you should be trying to win. And then if someone gets shitty and salty about the way that you're trying to win, like, that's their problem. You don't feel bad about that. The problem with EDH is because, and someone mentioned this already, it's supposed to be a social thing. Now you're suddenly the bad guy if you're not trying to have fun the same way as everyone else at your table is. Now you're the one making a problem. If 3 out of 4 people, or even 2 out of 4 people, just gang up on you. Unrelated to that, I'm considering playing some Grixis Saga Fairies because iteration's good. Sounds sweet. They have a grief on top. Fallen Shinobi beating Murktide a few weeks ago caused one guy to salt off so hard. That's awesome. So I know they're drawing grief. Right, and that's the thing, though, Bunny. That's your choice, and you're doing it the way you want to have fun, right? The problem is, in a game of EDH, there can be multiple other players who gang up on you and saying, well, the way that you're trying to have fun doesn't line up with the way that I'm trying to have fun, and therefore you're the problem. How the fuck am I winning this game? I don't have an Asmo. Get a drum. Play a bauble. So this bricks their Dothy, or that, not the Dothy, the Ragavan. They'll grief me, they can take Vengevine. Right, and that's exactly one of my points, Zan, is like, but then CEDH doesn't even mean, apparently, what I think it means. I think CEDH is competitive Elder Dragon Highlander, but apparently that's not correct. I've been told by some EDH players that I'm definitely not correct. What do they say? Oh, it's like, it's more nuanced than that. Like, it's not just, because in my example, I was like, so that means you're just trying to win. Am I off this game? I feel like I'm off this game. I'm not, but I really feel like it. The nuance is not making play. Yeah, right, and I understand that, but like, anyway, they were adamant that that's not exactly what it was. Did they just pick up the Fury? They did, right? Yeah, okay. Sounds very different from the people that post CDH stuff on YouTube. Right. It's just like one of those things that I just can't. Like, my experience has been, I can't with this. So last match against Black Red, we didn't see a single ley line. So I'm going to unwisely assume that they just don't have them. I should also assume that I'm going to get surgical, but that's fine. But yeah, I can't EDH either just because of the politics. Like, I can't deal with the politics. But like, on top of that, I can't deal with the ban list, and on top of that, I can't. Yeah, exactly. It's just politics. I hate it. I hate politics. I can't politics. I can't play Werewolf. I can't play any of those games. When Among Us was popular, I was like, gosh, I hope nobody ever asked me to play this. Yeah, Mafia, I can't play that. Any of those games. I can't do it. I got called names over explaining that if you activate mana abilities, I get priority in that phase after you pass. I mean, please Thoughtseize my Oval Chase. Oh, Grief my Oval Chase. Just as good. And they allow their Grief to die. Where's your scam now? Fucking nerd. When you get priority if they don't activate mana, you sure would. As a matter of fact, every single player is going to get priority before the phase moves to the next phase. That's how Magic works. They have to have Fury Scam, right? That's like the only thing that makes sense here. How dare you bring rules into this EDH conversation? You're a monster. Should have held the Misty in case I draw a Hedron Crab. Yeah, I should have made the second dude, Shauna. I just I'm just worried about getting grief scammed, and I thought I was gonna wipe my. I'm just being an idiot. That's why I'm being an idiot, and I'm getting distracted by chat. They're paying very involved costs. They surgical my Saga. Okay. I guess I know now why they held their, or they kept that hand. Did anyone pay attention to the Commander Rules Committee today? Nope. Yeah, I punted this situation pretty hard. For some reason, I just thought that the grief was going to scam me anyway, and that there was a reason for me to save my mana, and there wasn't one. I should have looked at my hand and actually logicked it out, but I just didn't. This they missed the Saga in the graveyard. That's a problem. They would be dead this turn if I did it right. Elish Norn is on the Commander ban watch list because it's too generically good. I mean, that's fine. That's not a problem, such as it is. Like a watch list is a great idea in theory. That's not a problem at all. The fact that people were at all being like, "Oh, Snorin's going to be a problem," blah blah blah. It's more that Sheldon said WotC was dumb for designing it. They're not. They're just not. Yeah, if I had done this right, we would have been okay here. This was exactly what I was worried about. But if I had done this right, we would have been fine. Yeah, like, why the fuck can't we ban Sol Ring yet? Can anyone explain to me why Sol Ring is still legal? Can we please ban Sol Ring? Is that okay? Can we do that? Can we just pretend for a second that Sol Ring is an iconic EDH card? I don't give a fuck. It's grandfather name like Brainstorm Legacy. Listen, what? Okay, again, I've brought this up before. What they need to do for EDH is have a ban list for people who want to play in stores and whatever. And then that ban list is only a suggestion. It's either you play ban list EDH or you play no ban list EDH. And when you play no ban list EDH, you just assume everyone is a goddamn adult. Wouldn't that be great? Couldn't we just do that? That's what the ban list is. But no, it's not. Because that's not how it works. That's not how people actually treat it. So if I hit them for 4, and then they Thoughtseize, they go to 7, I take 8, then they go to 3, maybe I block with Oval Chase next turn. Why is Golos banned? Fucking mental, that's why. How does the ban list work? Everyone just assumes that the ban list is like 100% ironclad. You can eat food also. That's a good point, Freak. And I will make much food production. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like the big for like convention play, let's call it. For convention play, I don't have a problem with them having a ban list and saying this is for like when you go and play with a bunch of people you don't know. But that's not the way people treat it. Again, just my opinion as a non-EDH player. That's still a turn 0 conversation, no different than any other pod. I've never witnessed a turn 0 conversation ever happen in my life. Eat the EE. Am I worried about them going land pop EE? Do I care? I crack a food in response. No, I just want the blocker. I just want the blocker. Blocker's better. Four dogs in a horse suit. That's fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, the fact that Primeval Titan is banned is egregious. Like, there's just so many bans. They're just completely egregious to me. I do not fucking understand it. All right, so he won. Now I have a reason. Right, and I feel like that's the good part of EDH, what you just described. Right. Oh, thanks, Freak. I'm glad you explained after the fact. All right, so we need the needle. I almost want to bring in Thought Seizes, but I don't think it makes sense. I tried playing Primeval Titan once, it didn't go well. Pro ringers versus pro pre-conners. That's cute. Keeping the 7? Keeping the 7. Opponent with no turn 1 play? Playing right into my hands. Yeah. Anyway, we can get off the EDH topic. So let's switch gears. So, because I have a discussion point that is, do y'all have anyone in your life where they frequently come to you and they're like, here's this problem and I really need you to help me with it. I offer no solutions and I will not be part of you helping, but here's all the work that you have to do. And then you look at it and you go, I don't understand how you got yourself into this situation, which is just a bunch of work for the person that isn't you. You could clearly do this work. I don't, it's not possible for you to have gotten yourself into this situation without being able to do the work you're asking me to do. Why am I being asked to do work that you can clearly do for yourself because you did all the My mother used to do it to me all the goddamn time. Hey, can you come and help me with this? Also, I won't be there to do it. And then you come and look at it and you go, why could you not do this? All right, so your mother taught you how to use a spoon, you owe her. We have no evidence of that. But there's been so many walks of life where I've encountered this. I've encountered more than one person doing the general behavior that I'm describing. That's why I brought it up to this esteemed council. That is not what I needed to draw there. Very much needed to draw land. Zach does not know how to use a spoon. That's what you're taking away from the stream. You know what? That's fair. The person comes to you and goes, "Give me a fish," and you're like, "What is that you're holding?" And they're like, "It's a fishing rod." It's like, uh-huh. And what do you do with that? I go to fishing lessons. What? Then what are you? Rod. No, FoodVine's been getting trashed a bit. And our most recent attempts at playing this have been somewhat similar. Yeah, like we just lost our discard outlet. I'm going to get another one, so maybe we come back this game? So 100% my first game action is play this Saga. Oh, the Saga went into exile, so they can't. Okay, good. I have to lose another oval chase here. This sucks. This sucks. Voidwalker has been super brutal. Running into black-red twice has been really frustrating. But we've also just had some staggeringly poor luck in a bunch of spots. Like the black-red players we've run into have had some really messed up hands. They're gonna fucking rebuy their Voidwalker here. God damn it. No, they've got a Terminate in their hand. That's what they're doing. That's fine. I don't care about that. You can kill my Asmo. As long as your fucking Voidwalker dies. Fuck out of here. Anyway. Some very coincidental memory lapses when we needed to shock lands in. Are you talking about me punting? I'm just confused because Memory Lapse is a Magic card, but I understand that only boomers would know. Good job, Freak. That's fine? It's not fine. Should have blocked with my Mem Knights this turn. I was just worried about them having the... Oh, yeah, and they didn't have it. Of course. Of course they didn't have it. And of course they also have a fucking Voidwalker. Oh, good. Just in time. Fuck this game. Well, you're in good company, K-Bird Smash. So hopefully they drew nothing useful. They'll attack with the... What? Fuck. God damn it, opponent. Oh, man. So here we go. Float. Oh, they let it go? Nope, they didn't. They did. Okay. Here's where they drew. Here's where they definitely drew. Culligan's Command. But whatever. I do not need to do this now. Smash for 7. Make it 8. And we have a Shadow Spear in the deck right now, right? We do. Kill you? Okay. I feel like we're definitely supposed to lose that. With the current rules, could WotC print a card like Boom Gone? Yeah, I think so. I can't imagine that that wouldn't be allowed. Because, like, when you name a card, you can't name Fire Ice. You name Fire or Ice, right? They're two different cards. So they theoretically could play, like, make cards that are, like, Boom Gone. Are there cards that share names with split cards? No, there can't be. Every card in Magic has to have a unique name. They actually have talked about printing some of the split card halves as their own cards. They haven't done it yet because it's kind of pointless, but I know they've talked about theoretically. All right, let's get cooking. Blood and Blood Token. Well, those don't have the same name anymore. 4 dogs in a horse suit. One of them is called Blood, and one of them is called Blood Token. And Blood Token is not a card on top of everything else. I did not have to fetch there. I could have played this cookbook without it. Oops. That's okay. The Blood Token is named Blood. No, it's not. It used to be named. It used to be named Blood. It is no longer named Blood. It is named Blood Token. All tokens now have the word token added to their name thanks to Blood Tokens. At least I'm damn sure this is correct. What about a copy token copying a blood before it became a blood token? That's not possible? I don't think what you've just suggested is possible. It used to be that 4 dogs in a horse suit. Can you not get protection from assembly worker tokens with Ruined Halo? You can, because assembly worker tokens... Oh, no, you can't, because those aren't cards. Yeah, Ruined Halo can't name things that aren't cards, and all tokens are not cards. I'm gonna find some convoluted way to have a token that isn't called token. Good luck. As a judge, I'm telling you, good luck. It's not bloody likely. You name assembly worker with Ruined Halo. Yes, but the tokens are called assembly worker token. I'm like 99.9% sure that this is correct. Hapatra resolves. Used to be able to get protection from those. I do not believe you can do that anymore. Just like you used to. This is a Borborygmos situation waiting to happen. Is this a Borborygmos situation? Oh, I fucked up. I'll take 3 because of it. What is the rule defining this? It would be about token creation. If you ruined Halo a Grizzly Bears... Holy shit. If you ruined Halo a Grizzly Bears and you make a token that's a copy of Grizzly Bears, does Halo give you protection from the copy? Yes. Because the token is called Grizzly Bears. The copy. Some effects extract a creator pre-defined token. These effects use the definition below. Blah, 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 blah. This doesn't tell you what the name is. There is a part of it. This is 11.4. Oh, here we go. God damn it. Chat, stop chatting. I don't mean that. A spell or ability that creates a token sets both its name and subtypes. Its name is the same as its subtypes plus the word token. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, stop chatting. He's trying to read. I love you all. All right, what are we doing here? Delta Cookbook Emre. I milled a second Vengevine. All right, let's play a second Emery. It means I'm not shooting anything this turn. Fuck, that's probably a bad idea. I don't think I can do that. So does Right of Replication no longer make proliferatable tokens? Or is it that Ruined Halo cannot protect cards made by Right of Replication? Okay, if you are cloning something with a clone token, it's going to take the proper name of the card you're copying. So if you copy a Riddlesmith with a clone token, it's just called Riddlesmith. Its name gets overwritten entirely. I think I just have to snipe this Hapatra right now, right? Is that crazy? I feel like that's crazy. I don't want to give them a Yawgmoth with this in play. I'm going to stick with my gut. Which means I now have a token named Blood and not Blood Token. Well, if you're copying a token, it has the token's name, which is Blood Token. I animate spell on Blood and then cytoshape the animated spell on a token, making the token a copy of the Blood the spell animated spell. What does animate spell? Enchant instant or sorcery on the... Is this a real card? Is that a real card? I've not actually read Animate Spell, so I just assume it does what I think. Is that a real card? It's one of the playtest spells? That's not a, then that doesn't... It does not work within the rules. The reason it's a playtest spell and not an uncard is it does not work in the rules. Period. I don't know if you need me to say this again. I'm going to do it. It's a playtest spell. Those cards do not work within the rules. They do not. They don't. Uncards? No, some uncards do. All right, so we're in huge trouble. But I've been enjoying chat too much to care about this game right now. Tell it to my sanctioned mystery booster draft. That's a terrible idea. Whoever arranged that is a bad person. Wait, no, sanctioned is fine. Comp Ariel is what I'm immediately thinking when you say sanctioned. All right, we're dead in this game. Let's go to the game where we have Pithing Needle. But animate spell. Yes. I think the situation that you have described is theoretically possible, but it's not possible within actual legal cards in the game of Magic. So animate spell sounds like it works within the rules. It probably does, but this is a rule that it creates a conflict with. It's a legal card in the legal game of Magic? Sure. You can define it as you like. But it's at regular rel, so I don't care. Yeah. Even Legacy. You can't even do it in Legacy or Vintage. You can't do it in any constructed format. Only limited formats. So, enjoy. You know what? I hope you enjoy trying to pull that off. And if you do, I need a picture. Also, I need pictures of Spider-Man. All right. So... I think I want these two things. I don't think I'm particularly interested in that. And I guess I'll cut one of these. The sand is really close, but does not have a discard outlet. When do you need the pictures of Spider-Man? On my desk by 9 o'clock on Monday. Yeah, that's fine, 4 dogs in a horse suit. And if I was playing in a game of EDH with you where you pulled off this insane thing you're talking about, I would be very excited for you. I would be so excited for you if you actually pulled this off. I just don't care about it in a theoretical sense. Because it's not going to matter in any game where I'm paid to be a judge. So if I'm a player, that changes my perspective on it entirely. But as a player, my usual attitude towards things that can happen in a game is, holy shit, that's neat. I can procure pictures of Spider Space. Wouldn't you need the pictures on Sunday to print them Monday? I didn't say I wanted to print them on Monday, did I? Monday's paper's already locked in on Friday. What, you think we work on the weekend? Fuck no. It's a token copy of a thing that has the name Blood. Yeah, it would work. 100%. You also have to then give it the abilities of the card that you were. You have to give it the abilities of a Blood token. Well, I mean, its abilities don't work, but you've copied a card called Blood, so you have a creature with no abilities. So what you're saying is you can now Pithing Needle Blood, which you always could do, and now you won't be able to activate its abilities, which it doesn't have. So you've successfully convoluted set up a scenario where you played something to shut off a card from doing nothing because it can't. Okay. So they actually killed my Ledger Shredder, and now I'm totally fucked. Awesome. This is great. I love this. I don't know, actually, a cute bunny. As someone who lived in a city that's not New York, but it's similar to New York, I don't know. Also, Spider-Man was usually setting up the cameras before anything happened. So it's not like people would be on high alert. Play Flame Fuelisade. Look, that's not important. What's important, you have to remember this the next time you're judging, and it's all my fault. And I've got Mara on the phone right now. Animate spells the next day in-game promo. It's legal in all formats. You lose. All right, you got me. I have now lost. It looks like we're not getting there this game. I can't believe that them killing my Ledger Shredder totally diffused any chance I had. I mean, we got the 2-3 out of this league, so I'm not too upset. Yawgmoth has always been a really bad matchup for any Asmo deck, so... And I kept this hand that was entirely... we had a load-bearing Ledger Shredder, let's say. We also got crushed by Surgical one game. How about them Jets? Oh, fuck, and I milled my other breeding pool, which I need now. Great. I don't need it because I've got the Oval Chase, but like, what the fuck? Goof Day, Goif Day? Could be. Once again, 18 cards milled. And this time we got at least one Vengevine, but the number of times we've gotten 0 has been staggering. Oh, yeah, we're getting Endurance, right? Yeah, I'm off it. So yeah, this new version feels better. This is a very, very difficult deck. I think there were some times where maybe I didn't mulligan some hands that I should. Maybe there are a couple of hands that I mulliganed that I shouldn't have. It's just not quite good enough. If you're running really hot, you could 4-1 like we did one time. We are getting more of the filled-in matchup spread, but I'm not entirely sure that this is a super viable version. Probably not ideally positioned against the scam decks. Yeah, it's so hard, because, like, main deck Dothy Voidwalker is such a beast. I'm really curious about Serenth in there. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely try it, but then you need to find more ways to enable Asmo. I suppose what you would do is play Street Wraith. Hey, Volmar. So Street Wraith can get you there. Anyway, we're going to play the red-green food deck, which I have never actually played. So I'm excited. I'm playing the version with Monkey because, as I was discussing with Freak yesterday, it makes sense to me to play an Asmo deck with Monkey. We'll soon find... This is a weird version. Oh my god, there's no troll! Sorry, we're going to play the other version. My bad. This was pointless. Forget about it. Thanks, Jana. I wouldn't have noticed until we were midway through one of the matches. Swap the Fables for Troll. Absolutely not. And it's great? How can it be great?